Welcome back to Good Sports for You, where we are talking about good sports for you. And I got my thinking hat on today. Lady Vol's got to represent, which means it is time for a quiz. And today we got the MLB All-Stars of the 2010s. Can you name the MLB All-Star starters from 2010 to 2019? This is right around the time that I started getting into baseball, for real. So I cannot wait to do this quiz. But before we hop into it, I'll remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it so much. We got 200 answers today in 15 minutes. Let's see how well we can do. And 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, catcher for the Twins obviously is going to be Mauer, Cabrera, Mickey Cabs. Is that Cano for the Yankees? Longoria. That's going to be Jeter. Outfield Tampa Bay, is that Carl Crawford? Huge. Rangers outfield, is that Josh Hamilton? And then we got Ichiro, I assume. DH. Rangers, is that Nelson Cruz? Is that a little too early for him? No, but we got a couple of him down there. Rays starters, is that David Price? Okay, we're skipping that DH for the Rangers right now. Moving on to the National League, we got Molina, we got Pujols. I'm seeing that second base Braves, I have no idea, but we know that's going to be David Wright down there. And then Hanley Ramirez, shout out, big fan. Ryan Braun, is that going to be Matt Kemp? No, it is not. But who would that be? I know it's way too early for Bellinger. Oh, got a Bell in there too, but I'm just doing Bellinger because I thought of him right away. Could we get like Turner in too? I'm just going to go through like that team real quick. But Brewers outfielder, is that going to be a Corey Hart? Yeah. Phillies DH, Ryan Howard, I assume. Colorado Rockies starter, that's Ubaldo Jimenez. Real ones, no. Catcher Detroit, we're skipping past those 2010s guys, but catcher Detroit, that's Alex Avila, I believe. And then first base Red Sox, Alex Gonzalez. There we go. Third base for the Rangers, so we got Adrian Beltre, obviously. Outfield Yankees. Gonna get back to that one. I don't know for sure, but we see Joey Batista down there. Joey Bats, goated. DH, that's gonna be David Ortiz, and then that's Jared Weaver. I know that for a fact. You know who it is? It's Curtis Granderson, and I know that Granderson because of MLB The Show. That was like the first MLB The Show game that I got, so I remember that like all-star team. Okay, but moving on, then we got the Brian McCann, and then that's going to be Fielder and Weeks. Not sure on the third baseman for the Reds though, but that's going to be Tulowitzki for the Rockies. And then I believe that's Holiday, and that's going to be Berkman. Do not love those teams. 2011, you know what they did to the Brewers. Carlos Beltran for the Mets. Shout out, recent Hall of Fame inductee. Is that going to be Cole Hamels? No. Is that going to be Holiday then? Third base. Is that... Okay, I think of like a Jim Edmonds. I know that that's not him, but is he going to be like on here? Edmonds. I cannot spell his name, but okay. Who's the other guy? Roland? Scott Rowland. Bang. Nice. Wow. Okay, we basically got all 2012 except for the catcher for the Rangers. Who was on that World Series team? I have no idea right now. That is just a blank part of my mind, but that's going to be Verlander, I assume. Is Scherzer going to be on here too? Yep, okay. Okay, moving on to 2012. That's going to be Posey. First base, it's gonna be Votto. Second baseman, is that the same guy for the Braves? Because I do not know him. Is that gonna be Sandoval then? Wow, holy smokes, I did not know he was an all-star starter. Shortstop for the Cardinals. It seems early, but like Paul DeJong? I can't think of who that would be. Down there, is that going to be Bumgarner? No, that's too early. Is that going to be Kane? Okay, yes, it is. And then 2013, that's going to be Chris Davis. And I know Machado was short. Okay, that's way too early for Machado. Shortstop. Oh, that's JJ Hardy, my boy. And then that's going to be Trout, obviously. And then is that going to be Adam Jones? Yes, it is. Okay, moving on, 2013, that's going to be Phillips. That dude. And then that's going to be Harper. And then DH, is that going to be like the first guy I think of is Carlos Gonzalez. We already got a Gonzalez, though, so it's not him. Tulo, like Helton? No, that seems a little late for Helton. Who else would be on that team? We got Holiday, like just who are Rockies? Can't think of any, but that's going to be Matt Harvey. There's a great video, I think it was by Jolly Olive on like Matt Harvey and everything with him, but that's Salvi Perez right there, third baseman for Oakland. Is that Josh Donaldson? Sneaky, people forget. That's Hernandez. King Felix, that's Lucroy. Real ones know what a season he had that year. And then that's Goldschmidt. His first season, he should have a few. Philly, second base, that's got to be Utley. He's on his way to the Hall. McCutcheon. I always struggle with McCutcheon's name. Okay, we got it. That's Gomez. He had an awesome year. That year, and what was it, like 2015? Or was it 2013 that he went off? Okay, outfield. Dodgers. I have no idea for that. Stanton. And then, is that Waino? Yes, it is. 2015, Altuve. And then, is that Alcides Escobar? Bang. 2015, Houston. I have no idea. I'm moving on to the National League. Let's see. Second base, is that LeMahieu? Wow, I have no idea how to spell his name. Okay, I just spent like an hour trying to figure out how to spell DJ LeMahieu, and I couldn't do it, so we're moving on. Third base for, is that like Suarez? That seems like really early for him, yeah. St. Louis shortstop, who would that be? I cannot think of that guy. Like, I mean, I know that's early for Colton Wong. Oh, that's brutal. And then outfield for the Dodgers, is that like Puig? Oh, Puig is 2014, okay. Cubs DH, is that like Rizzo? Sure, why not? Okay, that's gotta be Kershaw. No, that's Greinke. That was the Greinke season. Oh, Dallas Keuchel is who won. Brewers legend is who won the Cy Young for 2015 for Houston. That's the only guy who could have possibly made sense. 2016, Hosmer. And then we got, is that Bogarts? His name I always struggle with too. Bang, got it. Okay, that's got to be Betts and Jackie Bradley Jr. That was at outfield with him and Benintendi. White Sox, I cannot. Who would that be? Like, I know we said David Price, but James Shields? No, it's not right. Okay, moving on. 2016 is like Russell. Is this Baez? Oh, that's too early for him. Bryant. Who was their second baseman on that team? Zobrist? No. Okay, but that's not Stanton. Ozuna? Okay, Ozuna. DH for the Padres. Oh my gosh. That was before the Padres even like were good. Like we already said Cruz. Okay, is that Bumgarner down there? We already typed in Bumgarner. Who would the starter be? From the Giants. I have no idea for that team for 2016. Okay. 2017, first base. Encarnacion? No. Okay, moving on. Correa. And then is that Springer? Yes. Oh, is Brantley on here then too? Yes, he is. Okay, that's got to be Judge. Judge is going to be a bunch. DH for the Rays, man. Like Brandon Lau? No. The 2017 team. Okay, is that Sale for the Red Sox? Oh, and that was also the White Sox. That's huge, actually. Okay, is that Zimmerman for the National League? And that was Daniel Murphy's really good season. Third base, that's Arenado. And then shortstop for the Reds. Is that Scooty G? No, because he's a second baseman. Outfield, that's got to be Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies. Holy smokes, I cannot type. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got 3 minutes left-ish. First base, is that Abreu? Yes, it is. And then DH, that's Martinez. Bang. Okay, catcher for the Cubs, it's Contreras. First base, that's Freeman. I was going to say Olsen. Is Olsen on here at all? Yeah, I was going to say I doubt it. Outfield, is that Acuna? Okay, Acuna's 2019. Who would that be? Is that like a Jason Hayward? Or is that too early for him? Yeah, because he was 2016 for the Cubs. Okay, and that's Gary Sanchez for the Yankees. And then first base. I mean, did I get Jose Ramirez in here at all? I don't even know if I did. Okay, but Bregman, shortstop for the Twins. That was that year that they had a lot of guys hit dingers. I know like Brian Dozier was really good, but he was like a second baseman more so. Oh, Jorge Polanco. Okay, 2019 National League, Marte, Yelich, obviously, and then that's got to be not Arias. Arise? Okay. We're going back to the people that we missed. Okay. Trying to think. Okay, I know second base Yankees is DJ LeMahieu. Who is this first base? It's Carlos Santana, Brewers legend. Pitcher for the Dodgers. Walker Buehler? No. Julio, how do you spell his name? I can't even remember his name. Don't really care to remember his name too, because he's not a good guy. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I should really get the shortstop for the Cardinals for the 2012, but I can't. This whole block, Todd Frazier. That was the year. That the year he won the home run derby? I think so. This we know is DJ LeMahieu. I just couldn't figure out how to spell his name. Outfield for the Dodgers. I did Puig. Like, who else was in that outfield? I don't know. First base. Okay, these ones seem gettable. Second baseman for the Cubs. Starting pitcher for the Giants. DH for the Padres? This is a terrible guess. But like Will Myers? Oh man. And DH for the Rays, I don't know. These are guys I should not be missing out on. Shortstop for the Reds, that it was like in my division. I don't know. I'm giving myself 30 more seconds to try to figure out anybody. 30 seconds. Okay, we got 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, who did we miss? Vlad Sr. Okay, sure. I wasn't going to get there. Martin Prado. Sure. Andre Ethier. Sure. I wasn't going to get either of those. Mike Napoli. Yeah. Dan Ugla. Sure. Rafael Furcal. Okay, never mind. I was not going to get him. I was surprised that Dan Ugla, though, and Martin Prado, different guys. That's kind of funny that two starters, like only 1 year apart. Well, Michael Kadire, yeah. DJ LeMahieu. I tried forever to try to get his name. Was not going to get there. Johnny Peralta. Okay, I don't actually feel bad about the Cardinals, guys. I wouldn't have gotten there. Jock Peterson. Yeah, probably should have given Ben Zobrist. Oh, I tried to type his name, and Will Myers. Oh my gosh, I spelled both of their names wrong. Oh, that's brutal. Oh my gosh, that is heartbreaking. Cueto, okay, I wouldn't have gotten there. Smoke wouldn't have gotten there. Corey Dickerson would not have gotten there. Zach Kozart, okay. Nick Markakis, DJ Mayhew. Oh, right. Hyunjin Ryu, I forgot he started. Wow, I completely forgot about that. Okay. But I'm giving myself like 4 points because those were guys that I just couldn't get out their spelling of their name. I forgot Will Myers spelled it like that. Okay, what was my worst miss? What was my best get? My worst miss is probably DJ LeMahieu. Yeah, DJ LeMahieu. 64% of people got it. Man, the spelling was just brutal on that. My best get was Corey Hart. Sure. Shout out Corey Hart, man. What a dog. But that's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed watching. Hopefully you played along. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all those things, and I'm out. Peace.